Hey guys, Stealth here, bringing you part 19 of the Second Korean War campaign. I still have possession of Pyongyang. I've captured King Dao, so we're all right there. The only thing left is to take Chongjin. Now, I have already started re-embarking, or I'm about to start re-embarking these naval groups. These are groups of marines which I can use to land from Naval Sector Alpha into Sonjon. But before I want to do that though, I want to refit some of these guys so they have the full complement available. I do not need to keep any units here because they don't have anything to add really. Instead, I want to focus on these guys and make sure all of these units are refit because some of them are taking quite a pounding. And mostly so are my tanks, this Dragoons battalion. It only has 8 tanks left. Now let's bring it up to full strength of 24. Units which cannot be refit I'm going to put on R&R to get some cohesion back. This should help with the defense in the next rounds and make sure that I have a full complement and a full battle group ready to go. Now I called in some F-111Cs. These are the bombers, legendary bombers by now, with 8 1000 kilogram bombs, very useful for leveling an entire city or an entire battle group if you can get them together. Over here I have another battle group which has done a lot of battles today, so they cannot move anymore. I have my USS Bellow Wood here, and it's just casually parked in Naval Sector Mike. I don't need to relocate it because these planes have plenty of range to take over this entire zone. Now I do have 135 points and we can call in some more forces. Let's see that the Get division still has the REC, Foreign Cavalry Regiment, many of the AMX-10 RCs. These guys, not particularly good tanks. Mostly useful against infantry carriers, provided they don't have ATGMs. And they have a lot of these in the scout variant. Also comes with some REMA, but I already have plenty of those. Can also call in an anti-air company with a couple of Crotals, VAB, VDAAs. These are Spogs and some Mistral carriers. Now I don't really need those here. What I do need to do now is focus on this attack in Thanchon, or Thachon, I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. I still have a battle here, and this seems to be only it's only an aviation regiment. They do have Z9A TY90s, so I gotta be careful with these because these can threaten my own helicopters. I have an air defense company here, so I should be able to take those down pretty easily. I have the Pips, I have a lot of Mistrals available. So what I want to do, like last time when I was up against another group which had jets here, is to get some of the Mistrals in the regions here, in these mountains, and they have a very good range from there on out. Now they do have Mi-8Ts with their rocket pods, and they have Legians in Z9As with autocannons. They also have some ATGM carriers, but so long as I don't bring in too many vehicles, these guys shouldn't be a problem. I can call in my bombers, but I don't really need them. And let's see if I can bring in any other useful air groups. A attack squadron. The only thing I could call in is this fighter group. Yeah, why not? 25 points. KF-16s, not effective against the fighters, these helicopters here. But these are, with their AIM-9Ms. Very good accuracy, 100 points each, so let's send these north. I'm glad these guys have such a range. Next turn I want to relocate these to Pyongyang, which has an airport, so I can use them in close proximity to the battlefield here. Okay, let's get this going. I want to capture all of these zones because all of these zones give me maximum income, and maximum income means more units for me. So let's put some guys in here. I want to capture all of these reinforcement zones. You never know where they're going to come from exactly. Let's see. One command jeep there. Scratch this one. And the rest is going to be spending on some AA, so a couple of Mistrals. Use these in groups of 2. These are trained and these are hardened, that's better. 2 there. 2 in these buildings here, which I can push up towards that side. 2 here. That's the hardened done. Bring in some trained. I can also bring in some pips, but I don't really like them because they run out of ammo so quickly. So I gotta be careful with those. Not bring them in. I can, however, call in some Celtics, and I have the HAP version of the Tigers, which could be effective against those helicopters with their 4 Mistrals. But instead I want to call in one of these peace bridges and make sure that I can send out an air patrol early on to take down helicopters before they arrive. Let's get to work. Push these guys up. Get an air patrol here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really need this zone, but I could use the income from Foxtrot. So instead I'm going to relocate there. And it seems that we already have plenty of targets available. We got a Z5A here. Right there. Peace Bridge is taking fire. Mistrals are engaging. Okay, get in the building. Be quick. Come on. Or just start targeting these things right away. I don't care. Anyway, just make sure that you get these things offloaded. We have a command chopper on the move here. Gets taken down with these peace bridges. Very good job here. These are taking down a couple of helicopters here, while their helicopters are engaging the transports. They took down one peace bridge. Let's go after this helicopter here, which is armed with ATGMs. Misses, unfortunately. See if we can get a shot on these guys. And evac them, because I know that there's AA here. See if we can trail it. Nope, I don't know yet. We've captured Foxtrot. Bring in some more peace bridges here. A lot of helicopters here. These guys are now taking fire. Let's pull them back just a little bit. Come on, run. Get out of here. Call in my last peace bridge. Go after these helicopters here. Stop and get ready to fire. Okay, this one's taking heavy damage. And this one's also taking fire, so the anti-air is right about there. Now these are packed with anti-tank weapons, so I can go after those quite safely, but they're being backed up by autocannons, unfortunately. Try and get some more AIM-9s on target here. That's one down. Took down 2 with 1 missile. That's the scout helo gone. This guy might be able to take out some more. Yep, got a good hit there. He's running out of fuel. And he's about to cruise over that town which has the AA in, so I'm gonna keep them away from there. Still a good number of helicopters. These guys just got double kill. And these have landed. Interesting choice. Now we have a couple of legions here. Let's call in my own helicopter to suppress that. Deal with these guys before they hit my Mistrals. And I'm gonna get a scout chopper in here to see if I can spot that command vehicle. Let's also bring in a scout helicopter here to deal with those legions. We do have quite a bit of infantry, sorry, artillery. Let's bring those in, try to get some pounding on that gun. Here is the Legion. Nice target for rocket pods. Where are you going? There's one group down. They're getting dangerously close to these Mistrals. There. That's nice. Well done. Got something standing still. That's the command chopper. Get the artillery in. Fire on target. And since that seems to be the last of their command choppers, I can probably get this thing done in about 6 minutes. Artillery's taking aim. Taking forever. Shells away. Took down a helicopter here. Stunned this Z5. But it's still on the ground. Bad decision. Got him. Okay, that's not their only command chopper. Interesting. There's more. No, I don't need more artillery. I do need to stay out of range from those infantry units which are in here. Which are still packing some AA. That's not very nice, is it? Here are those TY-90s. Those are the ones that were firing at my planes. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Got to score 125 points. This is infantry. Let's not provoke these guys into firing. These guys seem to be chasing me down. So let's get the hell out of here. My speed, 260. Theirs, 300. They can catch me if they really want to. There's 2 missiles left. Artillery's coming in. Not very accurate though. Although, almost dead on. What happened here? They decided to retreat their forces, but they've been destroyed. Very nice. My losses: 2 VTTs, 1K or 2 KM900s, another VTT, command vehicle, Mistral, and a peace bridge. All in all, not too bad a trade for one battle group. Now I do have this large group of units right here, which is my naval group. They did a lot of battle. There's no real need to get these guys ready for another naval fight, but you never know what's around the corner, because there seems to be a buildup of forces here. So I do want to get these guys ready for another naval war. So I'm refitting these guys. These should get their Chamseries and the Congo back. Very nice. These Nighthawks are excellent units against tanks, and I think we might be seeing a couple of those, seeing how many they got around here. Now, can I still call in some groups? I can call in another Marines regiment. I can call in a light attack squadron, which has a bunch of helicopters. Don't have those here yet, so might as well. Join this group. And I have another group of Marines. Yeah, why not? Disembark, guys. I would like to do a direct naval landing on any of these shores, but it's not possible. There's nothing here. No arrows, which means no landing zones. Now, these Marines which I just brought in, can I use those immediately and have them on R&R? Let's see where they go. So many units here. Full cohesion, excellent. I'm not going out there to kill Jew yet, because there's a lot of units out there. And they have Su-27PUs. Very good air superiority fighters. Still got a bit of points left. I can call in an air supply convoy. I don't think I need these guys really. Oh right, I still got my Leclercs here. Move these up as well. Keep the mechanized infantry regiment here. And I believe, yeah, these are out of points. The Foch has been refit, so they're all good to go. The strike squadron can be refit. I can refit this escort flotilla, which probably gets 1 or 2 Hatsuyukis back. Okay, let's start pushing the Foch into Naval Sector Alpha. We got the Moose supply group, consisting of a couple of LCUs. We got my Ramas, which are 12 Caesars in the group. So, let's end the turn. Turn 13, I gotta capture this thing before turn 22, which should be pretty easy to do. Aircraft are going all the way back here. My forces are awaiting my orders, so that means that they're not attacking this turn. What do we have in Pyongyang? Because they have done another invasion. Some logistics, command tanks, a couple of Shilkas. That's a lot of anti-air, or aircraft. If you drop a couple of those in a tank, it'll go belly up soon. Okay, can I use my fighters there? Because I really want to get a good AA net up here. These things are just too dangerous to let them walk around on their own leisure. Oh, nice. I can call on Panzer Brigade number 14. Panzer Regiment. Leopard 2A5s. Thank you very much. 12 Leopard 1A5s. Couple of Luch. More the VTS-1s, these are very good guns. Command Leopard 2s. Air Defense Company. These are very good guys against air units. I love all the units that the Germans have. Can fire some Mars. You know what, I have enough points, I'm going to call in all of these units right here. Whoa. Panzer Brigade 14. Unfortunately, this is the closest zone I can call them into. So they're going to have to do quite a bit of catching up before they actually reach the front line. Okay, let's send these tanks north. Air Defense Company north. Artillery Company north. Can still call in this group of heavy armor. But that thing has a lot of catching up to do. I mean, really. I'm not going to get those guys in. Now, I can also bring in this Air Defense Company, which comes with Mistrals and some more Hawks. And judging by the amount of aircraft that they have here, I'm going to want to call these guys back, have them help out here. I'm going to set up a tight defensive network around X-Ray. They can have Yankee if they want to. I do not have a lot of starting points. 1100, it's decent, but it's not as many as I would have liked. Because this many aircraft could be dangerous. Especially these guys. Sorry, these guys with their bombs. 1000 kilogram bombs. These are just annoying. So, I also have a ton of infantry. They have some supports. I have 8 Leclercs. I can use those, but I gotta protect them. A lot of recon. And these planes. Now their only offensive capability really is recon, tanks and shilkas. So if I can lure them into the town, then I have the upper hand. But I'm going to defend these zones on the outskirts, because otherwise I'm going to have a front which is too outstretched for 1100 points and a heavy anti-air defense. So let's see. I can bring in a lot of stingers and mistrals. These are actually good against airplanes. 60% accuracy, 2100 meter range though. And I got 2 M27 standards and 4 improveds. So that's good. Start with command infantry. One there, one there. Yeah, might as well put one in Juliet while I'm at it. And of course one in this sector. Now, defense. I want to have... Where should we put the FOB? Those tanks could come steaming down this road. Those planes are going to come in right from over there. There. It's pretty close to my command infantry, so let's move them out of the way. Get 2 of these very good hawks. Do spread them out a little bit. Defend the town with recoilless rifles and Hebungs. There. I also want to have some AA in these buildings. I can probably use my Stingers and Mistrals for that. Let's see, Stinger 1800, 2100. These are better against aircraft. That's a pretty wide defensive net. I can also put some units in here. Let's see. Some vehicles would be nice. These should do. They should take down some tanks. These can take down tanks which come in from here. And yeah, that's about it. Offload everyone and anyone. Get all of these vehicles away from here. And get these LVTPs from away from here. Now I want to provoke them into using their aircraft, because that way they can, or I can rack up a lot of points really quickly. Meanwhile I'm getting a lot of income, 14 points, and I want to try and get a Leclerc in and go hunting with 1, maybe 2 Leclercs. They already had veterans, so they're very, very good units. This is a nice house in the middle of the road, which I can use to block off that area. Aircraft. Hawks, here we go. Took down 2 aircraft before they had a chance to fire. Nice. What the hell was that? They did bomb my command infantry here. These are taking out Shishilkas. They're... Wow, that was fast. These things do a lot more damage than I expected. That's a command tank down. Relocate these guys. So that hurt my income a little bit. This Pip Hawk is not... Oh, finally it's being refueled. Now let's get some tanks in here. A group of 2 should secure this lane. That's another plane down. Where are these firing at? LVTPs? Really? Okay, if that's what you want to go after. These things are going down left, right, and center, so that's good. So Leclerc has reached the front lines. Let's get some more AA in, because I think I'm going to see some more of those aircraft. These should help with stunning their aircraft. And let's get another standard Hawk in. Veteran, please. I'm going to try and provoke them into going after this Leclerc. These peace rounds have a good range, but KF-16s are better. MRAMs. There you go. I'm going to have one of these circle the area. Took out another unit here. This should deter them from using their aircraft. Or let me put it another way, it would deter human players. I'm not sure how the AI thinks about that. See? It's not too impressed. No, I love these tanks. The Leclerc is my favorite unit in the game because they're so damn good. They have a very high range, a very high rate of fire, 12 rounds a minute. A good balance between AP power and armor. High speed off-road, medium optics, so they can do some spotting for themselves. Very high accuracy. This KF-16 is still circling. Time over target of 90 seconds. Very good. Yep, we got air coming in. They are probably coming for my guy. Get another KF-16 in. Yeah, they're going for the Leclerc. But we're going to make him pay for that. That's another one down. Good hit on that. But unfortunately he evac'd. So Leclerc took 1 bit of damage. Let's get these Mistrals moved up a little. This Piphawk here. And where's the other one? Still in transit. Move that thing up as well. Get these Habyungs out of here. Brandis on Overwatch. KAFE is a spotter and this thing to stun aircraft so that my other units can take them out. I'm going to have a peace bridge on air patrol. Seems quiet so far. That's only what it seems like. There's still units here. Now I do want to be careful because they have a lot of very good air power, as we've already seen. So I cannot be casual about this. I do have some very expensive units in the game, such as the Leclerc. And I gotta be careful with these guys. Get this peace bridge refueled while this KF-16C takes over the guard. Aircraft coming in. Not sure what he's going for. Gotcha. Now we're looking for command tanks, I know that much. Trying to get the aircraft. Gotcha. 116 points to go, and the fact that this peace bridge can casually circle over their lines is a very good sign. It means that they either didn't call out Shilkas, or the Shilkas are relocated. Or I destroyed them all. Now, I'm calling in a Razit here. Excellent optics. I want to get this command tank. Oh, hello. There you go. Q511. Immediately gets shot from behind by the peace bridge. They've captured Romeo. Interesting. Means they went around this road and then drove that way, because I held pretty much all of these zones here. Although my recon could have been better. I'll give you that. Hello. Command tank. Give it up. For my recon. Why not? Now I can call off my air cover because they cannot call in any more aircraft, of course. Yeah, that's not very nice. That's not very nice at all, because I currently don't have a lot of forces who can deal with that. We found him, and he got him. Good victory. Destroyed a regiment, a squadron, and an air company. So, let's see, they only got 4 Q551s left, bombers. And I took out the rest of these battle groups. My losses consists of 2 groups of Hebyungs, LVTPs, and a KM900. Very good. Your forces await your orders. Well, these guys are busy. These guys are in transit. Re-embark my marine groups. And let's get these floating to the other zone. What kind of map would this be? Sonchon. Alright. Wonsan Harbor. So if I land in Pyongyang, which is pretty easy, I can take this zone, get some more income, and get a land and air reinforcement zone. But that's not this turn. Let's see, they cannot push in from there. That is, these guys cannot, but I can push into this zone, where they have T-90s, T-72Ms, and Chonmaho 4s, Su-27 PUs, ground attacks, infantry regiment. Now mind you, these are all Chinese. I'm no longer fighting North Koreans. I'm in China now. Zanshis, Motostrelkis, Russians. Okay. You guys are working together now. And an anti-tank company. Now what I'm missing here, apart from these igloos, is a good anti-air presence. If they don't have that, I can take them out with air groups. So let's try if we can get a good victory. What do we have? It's a very open map. I'm coming in from Taishan. Can I capture this zone? Because there seem to be some buildings. That would be nice against those T-90s. I got seals which I can rapidly position in those buildings. I have these 1Ts with their tow missiles, ITOs. I can call in the Marines. These are mostly ground killers, though they can do AA roll as well. Unlike these guys. Though yeah, in a pinch, maybe. Do I have an anti-air company? No, not anymore, because I sent those back to Pyongyang. These guys are all ready to go. So, let's push in to kill Jew. We got a tank regiment here, 12 T90s, T72BUs, B1s. They're bringing in their big guns now. Bak 1s, Tungushkas, Iglas, Bongangsu infantry, Pongays. So they have very good anti-air, very good ground units. What kind of map is this? Okay, ATGMs. That's the solution here. Question is, do I have those? Yeah, I got Chumats. And these don't have anything. PSAMs. Yeah, you know what? One day or another, we're gonna have to push into this zone anyway. There. How would this battle look? Very high cohesion on both battle groups. They have a huge amount of income. And if I can just turtle up in the first couple of rounds, or the first round anyway, and deal with these T-72s, these T-90s and these other expensive tanks with my own tanks, which I'm afraid cannot fight this round. Well, they can. That's nice. Then I have a pretty good chance of dealing with these guys, because if these are dead, or at least most of them are dead, I can start to push, capture Bravo or Chongjin, which is better actually, and then deal with all the supports, have the infantry come to me first. Let's see, I do like to have some air support. I got helicopters, but since these Hornets aren't busy, might as well call them in and get these Hornets in here. Here we go. Key here again is to take it slow, because against that many tanks it's going to be a challenge to hold this zone. So let's put up a supply line and get those Chumats infantries in front. Let's see, is this a decent line of fire? Yeah, very nice. Very open ground. A bit of cover here, but I'm just going to stick to this zone for now. So some there, some there. The weak point is this forest, so I'm going to have to think of something for that, probably tanks. They do not have any aircraft in this zone, which means I can hold off on the air support, but I don't know if I overlooked anything, so I want some short arrows in here. You never know. For stuff which gets too close, I can use Marines. 875 meters. Kutai 90s are decent. Recoilless rifles would be nice, but I don't have any of those. Smalls. Smalls are good. And of course these come in the vehicles with the grenade launchers, which are always welcome. Get some Marines for support if the infantry gets too close here. I'm going to spam this building with SMAWs, so that if a tank gets here I can take it down very, very quickly. Get some more Marines back, or sorry, those are not the Marines, these are the Marines. Where is my command vehicle? Like there. I can call in command infantry, which is safer than a command vehicle in this situation. Reconnaissance. Seals, very nice. Very nice. First get a Cobra in. Now I do have 5 points of income, so I can pretty safely hold this zone and get some income on the way. Let's call in some M60 ERAs. 2 there and 2 there. And do I have any long-range artillery? Yeah, I do in fact. Because they might have artillery. I didn't really check that. So let's bring in one of these. Let's go. And already we can see T-72s. Get all of these guys out of here. Let's see, T-72s are coming to me. I have 5 points of income, as stated earlier. Now, you guys are going to be busy. And I mean busy. Get the Harrier on the job here. Whoa. Okay, they do indeed have an artillery battery. Counter-artillery here. They got a BU. These Marines are taking a pounding. Get this BU out of play. There you go. Good work on the smalls. So that was their initial push. A bit concerned about these chew mats, so let's get these guys out. Move the Marines up for now, while these chew mats catch their breath and reinforcements. So, that was the first line. That was 1,000 points right there, in 1.5 minutes. My artillery is firing at this position, where they detected artillery. Okay, we got something coming in from the side. Where are you guys going? Oh crap, they have a Shilka right next to them. If they decide to go all the way around, then I need to have some defense in the rear as well. Let's call in some chew mats and put those in these buildings right behind them. Relocate my command infantry one building. Get them right in the center here. Now this Cobra took some damage. But anyway, once again, turtling up really helped my defense. If I would have tried to push here and come up against that many tanks, it would not have gone well for me. Get another cargo in here to resupply these guys a bit faster.
If the enemy is in range, so are we. What are your orders?
They did take out one M60. This one's still okay.
I need the tail rotor check.
Now let's use this Cobra. Actually, I can deploy some seals on this hill. Put these chew mats in the buildings where the command infantry was. Hopefully the Shilkas haven't moved up too far. Wow. T-72BU. Call in artillery. Let's see, these are I wanted these things dead. If these things are dead, I can just go to town on these guys with my Harrier. Or hopefully Harriers by that time, plural. Offload these shields. Seals can actually hide here, I hope. Or at least they're a little less spottable than this chopper. Now I could do an air run with 2 Harriers on these Shilkas. Try and get them that way. That's one Shilka down, very good shot. T-72BU is worried. Artillery just fired off their second round. Shilka relocated though. Did I get it? Not too sure. Anyway, take out some T-72Ms while they're just casually parked out here. And of course take out the T-72BU for 180 points. Got him. Again, very happy to have my Harriers in here. And these guys just don't seem to understand. They're not moving at all. Now, let's see. They have captured this zone. So I'm going to use my scout chopper to have a look there and see if I might be able to snipe their command vehicle with my infantry. Or sorry, my artillery. These guys. These are very good artillery, by the way. They fire 203mm rounds, but they only carry 2. They have a rate of fire of 2. You need to keep them next to an FOB, but they will definitely snipe anything you have them shoot at. Unless it's a heavy tank, of course. I mean, this doesn't really do any damage. Took out another tank. And one more. Another one. And this one missed. Now, we know that there's something out there. Can we identify it? Yeah, it's T-72Ms.
Brace yourself, we're flying in.
Now, I know they have extreme range anti-air units, so I want to be careful with this Cobra. Because even though it has good optics, it can still get shot down quite easily. They have... what is this? I think it's a VTT, infantry transport.
Where do you need us, sir?
Get a Hornet in, deal with these things. What's this? Tank.
Sky is ours.
Took out some more tanks here. 3 left.
You'd be blind without us.
Hit one. Missed the second one.
Guardian Angel.
Missed. And missed. Another. Whoa, that's a shilka. Get out of here.
Crew welcome you aboard.
You bet that these things have detected my chopper.
Let's fly.
Now it seems that they haven't actually done anything in Bravo. Let's get a recon out. And let's try and capture this thing with some Marines. Let's see, put some of these Kutai 90s in there because they have the best anti-tank weapon.
Sky is ours.
Still want to keep my defense close though. You never know when the AI goes nuts and calls in everything it has. One tank down. They don't seem to have enough lead time to go after the other one.
Where do you need us, sir?
That's him done. It's the entire tank group destroyed, which was parked there.
We'll get a better look from there.
Good result. Now let's save up and get a command unit in here, although there's absolutely zero cover here. I don't like that. Maybe it's a better idea not to capture this town but here in Charlie. Hang on a minute. Infantry. Okay guys, looks like we are going to town. I mean quite literally. Get one of these ground attack Harriers in.
Where do you need us, sir?
Got a large group of units moving in, so we cannot stick around here for too long. Bunch of VTTs. Get a Hornet in.
Sky is ours.
Stay near, because we might want to evac. Yep, they got AA in here. Get out. Okay, we're gonna pull out of this town. There's too many of them so far. Okay, one of these guys lost their transport.
Spotted something?
Let's get a Humvee up here quick. This is a Humvee, right? Yeah. Chumets are already firing, though I doubt they'll hit anything. These guys are laying down a smoke screen, but so far it's only helping me.
Sky is ours.
Don't worry, they're safe. Doing a ground attack run on this town with these Harriers. T-72M spotted. No, this is not good. These Chumets really need to support these guys. But there's not going to be any cooties left. Yeah, there you go. Call on my ground attack planes. T-72BU. Yeah, I want that thing dead. He took 2 Chomat hits to the face, and then I took him out with a Hornet. So another tank down. We're taking artillery fire. Let's try and triangulate that. Smalls are taking fire, relocate these.
Sky is ours. I knew you wouldn't leave us idle for long. Ready to go.
They're doing pretty accurate fire on these guys.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Very good. Now, let's see, can I airlift in any units? Oh, hang on, I already have a helicopter, this frog. What I'm going to try to do is sneak one of these command units into this zone. And that way I can make sure that I have that zone next turn, so I can spawn in some units from there as well. Taking fire. Just laying down a smoke screen now. T-90.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
That's expensive.
I need that tail rotor checked.
Send a Harrier after that. Got him. And I almost hit his friend. T-72BU. They're really bringing in their expensive stuff. But unfortunately I disabled their optics, so they're blind. If they had more AA in here, this would have been a completely different match. T-90 down. Some loose group of infantry. Let's suppress those with a helicopter or two. And of course the Harrier. Anyway, whoops, called in the wrong command unit. Oh well. I was hoping to call in command infantry. So we're going to have to switch this up. These guys go into the helicopter, which I had standing by here.
Sky is ours.
Doing some strafing runs with these units and sent that other Harrier up against those. Keep in mind, those equalizer guns on Harriers are very, very effective against infantry and vehicles. You can really use them quite effectively against that. Again, taking heavy artillery fire, this time on my own artillery. Get this frog up. Let's see, where's my Scout Cobra? Here.
Where do you need us, sir?
I'm going to try and escort this guy a little bit. I must have taken out one Sea Cobra, but I missed that.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
A lot of vehicles coming in.
Gonna rain down on them crawlers. Ready to go.
Excellent.
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
Let's hope there's no Shilkas in this town.
Don't have any air defense. On my way to coordinates. Out.
90% of destruction points. That's long enough. Now we might get a sight on their artillery.
At your order.
There you go. They're in the range of the smalls now, so they're really in trouble now.
Someone called for a cab?
Deploying command infantry in this town. Another VTT gets taken out. Now, where is that command unit or
Air defense.
artillery? Because I've just about had it with that thing. It's been pounding my lines over and over again. I'm hoping that I can get away with this.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
So far it's not taking any fire.
Sky is ours.
Yeah, I should be okay. Took out their FOB. Now it is taking fire though. This Doc John's just survived. My Harriers are dropping all sorts of flares and they make it out. Ah, it's these guys. VTS 323s. These are dangerous because they have air missiles. Or rather, anti-air missiles.
Rain down on them crawlers.
And just look at how fast those things are getting rearmed. Repair takes a bit longer, but rearmament is very, very quick. Is the artillery out? Damn, he took my Harrier down. Or my F-18 even. So, let's see. Can we also capture another zone? Probably not.
Sky is ours. I need that tail rotor check. Flying in, weapons hot.
VTT's costs. How much do these cost? 25 apiece.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Yep, that's the game. So, total victory. Took out a ton of vehicles. Let's see, what did they lose? 1 Igla, 17 Bongongzus, 4 Shilkas, 5 Tokchons, 30 tanks. All of these support tanks, these T-72Ms, 2 expensive T-90s, 2 expensive T-72s, and a couple of 24s. These guys have been untouched, so they still have all of these left. Took out 2 recon. Did I lose much? LVTP, M60 ERA, a couple of those. My Hornet, my LAV Scout. It was very good. So that's killed you under my control. Now I could get attacked by this group. And I'm hoping that they're not going to, because I actually really still want to bring these guys into play and capture Sanchan with these combined forces of Leopard 2A5s and the Leclercs I have in here. But whatever way it turns out, we're going to see in the next video, because this one has run to an end. Thanks for watching. If you liked my video, please hit like. If you want to see more of my videos, subscribe to my channel. And if you have a suggestion, idea, something you want me to try out, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you next part.